Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Centered Care. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. And please help me welcome my fabulous guest, which is Sherri from Liberal. I was going to say Terror by the Bay.
You know, you can confuse me with David anytime. That is okay.
Yeah.
Hi, David. If you're watching, I love your channel.
Yeah. Liberal Tarot by Sherri and Aley of Heart and Soul Connected.
Hello.
So, yes, it's been that week. I think it's probably fitting that we ended on this. That the confusion, because I don't know if you're aware, Sherri, but when David and I had first started the Taco Tuesdays, it was just David and I, and then Gary got in on the act, and they're identical twins, obviously.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was so excited for that first show that we did to have, introduce Gary and so on, that I introduced him. I said, they're identical twin cousins.
That's from Patty Duke's show, honey.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
And I can just see them going, what?
Yes. Yeah. And I think David said, well, we are Italian.
Hey, there was a child born actually in, I think it was Germany. And there was twins born, and one was black and one was white. And there were two fathers. So you never know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
I know.
It could happen. Yeah. We're identical twin cousins. Oh,
that's right. That's
right. Man. So yeah, here we are. Welcome everyone to Story in the Cards. This is a very irreverent and satirical look at the people who are in the news, those who want to be in the news, and those who do stupid shit to get in the news.
Yeah.
We talk about them. We make fun of them.
We do.
Yeah. So you don't want us to talk about you? Don't do stupid shit.
Well, it's interesting because Catherine is saying that Trump is flying to Florida because he needs executive time. I bet he doesn't show up tomorrow at the White House.
Correspondence.
Yes.
Somebody said he had somebody writing jokes for him.
Yeah, right. As if he could deliver a joke.
So I made some connections that 2011 White House Correspondents' Dinner is when Obama just roasted him hard. And I always say, he broke that man's brain on that night.
Yes, he did.
And now he's going to return to the scene
to break
in 2026 when the Wall Street Journal is winning an award for the Epstein file reporting on that letter, or on that birthday letter, which the judge just dismissed, basically, the lawsuit. So, I mean, you've got all these pieces coming together in the most beautiful way possible. And I don't think Trump comes back from this. I think that he's just been, you add to that the Virginia thing, redistricting, which their Supreme Court will hold that up. And then that Barack Obama was doing campaigning for that. He had those commercials, and Trump is spiraling, and now he's wanting to arrest Barack Obama for treason. And it's just... And now you've got the Wall Street Journal and then the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Oh my God. I'm like, I think this is the closest we've come to actually being able to open that champagne that we all have in our refrigerators right now.
Yeah, it's been sitting there forever.
I mean, I do it. I do. And I also have fireworks ready. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm not joking. I actually really do.
Huh. You think you're the only one? 18 sparklers, man. I kid you not.
Oh yeah, we've got I'm going to be live streaming the whole. Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, Catherine. Hi, Heather. I saw you guys there. So
Yes.
yeah, I think that, and what's interesting, I've got a Tarot Rewind coming out at midnight, and it's about what I was getting last July.
Okay.
It's all happening right now, and I'm
Yeah.
like, we're just going to sit back. They are live. The White House Correspondents' Dinner is live streamed on C-SPAN.
And is it going to be on tomorrow night? Is that when it is?
Tomorrow.
Saturday night?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
We get to see. And even if he doesn't crash out then, he's going to crash out afterwards. And we're not going to see him for a few days anyway. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but he might have a sick headache or a golf tournament that he needs to go to instead. I just think he's so attractive when he golfs. He has this old stained white shirt. He's all sweaty, and his pants are up by his breast.
Oh,
I know. As someone I once knew would say, "Ooh, I need to get me a piece of that."
TMI, right?
Yes. Yeah. So hello, everyone. Oh my gosh, we've got 68 in the room right now.
Hi, Susie.
Thank you for being here and for joining us. And I think there was a comment here that I wanted to.
I couldn't resist. Yes, thank you, Mary.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes, Laura Kraft. Yeah, his astrology is really bad.
Yeah.
And we only wish the worst for him.
After seeing what those poor soldiers are eating on the ships, have you seen those pictures?
It's infuriating. It's infuriating.
And one of the soldiers lost 17 pounds, and he hasn't been home in 2 years. Yeah.
We don't have universal health care because of the military industrial complex, and that's what you're feeding our soldiers, and we still don't get universal health care. Are you effing kidding me?
Exactly.
That's how I feel about that.
Yes. Yeah.
Very, very
exactly.
It's infuriating.
The idea that we need to pass the budget. We need to have $3 trillion in write-offs for the 1%. It's funny you can find $3 trillion to give your friends a tax break, but you can't find it to feed people or to house people or to
feed the military.
Feed the military. Yeah, exactly.
That's not important because Pete's getting his sausage and lobster and caviar and all that crapola.
Yeah.
Linda, Trump has chests and drawers disease. His drawers are up to his chest.
Yes. That's right.
He's got some diseases going on, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Not diagnosing.
Yeah. And you know what's really has no one in his administration ever heard the phrase "an army marches on its stomach"?
They should. Especially these young guys and gals that are there are only in their a lot of them are early 20s or not even in their 20s. They're still growing,
Yes.
Very sad. Yeah.
It is. So you know what? If they if he gives the order and they do the British salute, I don't blame them one little bit. I'm not fighting. What for?
Yeah. Well, the guy that Phelan yesterday that stepped down, he was asked to step down. The reason why is because he told Trump that his fleet of golden ships won't be ready before he's out of out of office. So they got rid of him. And then he put somebody in the reflecting pool. He had some pool guy come in and lay out pool, like a pool floor in that. Instead
he went on and on about it in the White House or in the Oval Office the other day. You were mentioning Pete Keg's breath, and I saw a joke, and I was like, "Oh, I got to remember this joke for you guys tonight." And it was about how, okay, I can't say It's F.U. Cash Patel. It's a whole thing that I do because I just find it hysterical.
Yes.
So F.U. Cash Patel, except I don't say, I'm being polite since I'm in someone else's home. F.U. Cash Patel and Whiskey Pete were, they're part of the liquor cabinet, and they were
Yes.
hired under the DUI policy.
That's right. That's right.
The DUI policy. Yeah.
The
They were
DUI.
DUI hires
Yes.
in the liquor cabinet.
Yeah,
absolutely. And I think
The Federal Bureau of Intoxication. Oh my
Yes.
God, can we put that up? That's
Yes.
hysterical. I can't do that.
Absolutely.
It's
Love
rose blue. That's
Uh-huh.
hysterical.
Love it. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Oh,
And
rose blue.
what's her
That
name?
is just mwah. The chef's
Yes,
kiss. There.
Mace. What's her first name?
Nancy.
Nancy.
Nancy. Yeah, Nancy Mace. Yeah, there's another one who, is part of the liquor cabinet. It's come out. Yeah, she routinely would, call her staff up in the middle of the night and have them do a liquor run to pick up more tequila and drop it off at her house.
Didn't the Remmer lady do the same thing?
At least she was being responsible and not drinking and driving.
Well, yeah.
Well, oh yeah,
I get
okay. All right, we'll give her that. We'll give her that. We'll give her that.
Well, they didn't take a plane to go get the liquor down in Mexico and bring it back anyway. So
No.
yeah,
That we know.
because, yeah.
There is that. There is that. So speaking of Cash Patel, apparently his lawsuit against the Atlantic, the judge has dropped it. Like no.
Yeah.
No. This is a frivolous lawsuit and no.
Right.
And watching him, and when he was on Bartiromo's channel, and I'm going to sue them. We'll see you in court. Bring your checkbook. And I thought, oh man,
I can't even look at her as a serious journalist.
know.
She is like the most weird
I know.
news person I've ever seen. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And yes, Laura Craft, the Lego videos, the last one that I saw with the
Those are oh, I saw that, and I just about
It was beautiful. It was
Yes.
beautiful. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, let's give it to Iran. For
what is that?
for
Sam
being-
or the clap? Anyway, I'll give them the claps.
Yes.
Oh, the Nancy golf clap? Is that
Yeah,
what
but
that
then,
is?
they also do like the snaps or something. I'm not
Yes.
quite sure what that
Yeah.
is, but anyway, we'll do that
Okay.
I am loving those
Yes.
videos. But the one with Melania, the dancing queen, I was sad that they didn't use ABBA.
Yes.
I was like, oh, but whoever's doing those has got a really good really good handle on like Western culture,
Yeah,
and
they do.
they just really they're
brilliant over there. They really are. That's
They
like one of the most
they're
brilliant.
doing a
bunch
really
of
good
people there.
job.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Trump
Uh-huh.
is wasting millions and millions of dollars. Oh, I got a hair that I can see out of the corner of my eye. I just can't catch it. He's spending millions and millions of dollars every single day. And Iran is bringing him and his administration to their knees with memes and with videos.
And they're not budging, and they won't.
No.
It's like they're not gonna
Yes.
Yeah.
they
You're right.
will not cave at all. And
No, they won't. Yep.
The rest of the world needs to actually learn a lesson from Iran about how you deal with the schoolyard bully.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And can you imagine if the whole world did that to him? I can.
I have
That
to
would be
tell
great.
you that I've taken to watching Al Jazeera, and you can get it on YouTube.
Mhm.
And I balance it out. I don't sit and watch it for days or anything, but I like their coverage because it's truthful. There are so many of our men that are gone, men and women, that they're not telling us about.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
very sad.
There's nothing that comes out of this administration that's true
No.
at all.
Yeah.
Everything is false information. Yep. Lies and false information. Yep.
Yep. Absolutely. The yeah.
I get Page of Swords. This is novice action. Like they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Exactly. They don't.
What do you got?
Acceptance is the answer.
Yeah.
Tie him to the chair.
Yes.
So everybody, I told Marina that I was going to sit down here tonight because the ladies are behind me, so to speak. And I thought I would be Trump and I would fall asleep for a while.
We'll just all kind of doze off.
I'm surprised he hasn't started to drool. He probably has. Yeah.
Probably has.
Yeah.
I'm looking here at Mary Thornberry's question, and
Yes.
that is true. He has been for this Tarot Rewind. I was doing readings on that last summer. He's been meeting with the Murdochs since last summer.
Oh,
Oh,
I get reversing course. That sounds about right.
I got
yes.
5 of Cups, something that's disappointing in the front, but yet here we still have hope. So he's got a backup plan. Like, how are we going to move Trump out? And when am I going to get my turn?
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Unexpected result.
Ooh. All right.
Yeah. There is something afoot. And I think that most of us can feel it. So, anybody who's had, especially this last week, if you felt disconnected, if you felt, like you're not in control of your emotions, you're feeling all the feels and all that kind of stuff. I think collectively we're getting ready for that. We're getting ready for that big.
Yeah,
because we're also
getting. Go ahead, Judy.
I was talking with my husband just about this last night. If you go through and just look like on your homepage of your YouTube channel or like the sidebar and just read the titles. And like for one, Aaron Parnas did something about how, it's not going to be like this forever. Hawk did one and it was like Donald Trump is dead. And he's like, one of these days, this is going to be true. And just think about how wonderful it is. The news, and those are just a couple. Epistemic Crisis is probably one that we all watch. And he's had the countdown. And there's been a shift and everybody is like anticipating the celebration. And I want to tell everyone that before we started this show, we were all talking about major historical events. And I noticed this as we were talking about it. I was like, there's a reason we're doing this. And we were all talking about these historical events and where we were and how we remember that. Like for me, it was, I remember Nixon resigning. I remember probably the first really big thing would have been the Challenger explosion. I was a junior. First lunch. I mean, I remember the first lunch. I could probably walk in there and tell you exactly where I was sitting.
Sure,
I was like right in front of the TV. Yeah, I know exactly where I was, and we just knew. And so, but the collective, I love Carl Jung. Oh, just yummy stuff here. But that collective consciousness, we have shifted into the anticipation, and I like to call it, we're in the hanged man. Yeah, that's where we are. We are just waiting for the next thing,
the next shoe to drop. Really,
yeah.
You're absolutely
or Trump to drop,
right.
whatever. I don't, know.
Well, not only that, but I'm seeing people's gifts really imploding. I'm seeing people having epiphanies or aha moments, or I remember saying to everybody, if you're waiting for something to come out and hit you like a bolt of lightning, it may not come that way because they're subtle sometimes. But to be open and realize that we have probably reached that ascension point where once this all happens, we're going to tip over and things are going to change. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I was curious because I said, we're all in the hanged man right now, just waiting. And I was like, I'm curious, what is the next card after the hanged man? It's death.
Yes.
We are literally in the hanged man waiting for death.
The end. Yeah. Waiting for the end. Because, once the end
eagerly
comes,
anticipating.
Yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think that he will go down in history as the guy who had the most anticipated obituary ever
Yeah.
in the history of obituaries. That he will go down in history for. Nothing
That's
else.
true. Have you guys ever watched this? There was a leader, Caligula. I don't know if
Yes.
you've heard Caligula, a total demented, crazy.
Yes.
A lot of people think he's the reincarnation of Caligula. If you watch that, he was debaucherous. He was
Yes.
like pedophile. He did all these things. And
Cruel
yeah,
beyond belief.
cruel beyond belief. Correct.
And cruel for the sake of cruelty. And yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not going to let it. Everybody's got to pay. Everybody's got to pay me, not anybody else. Just pay me. And meaning him, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what got me on this little thing that I wrote some notes on what I thought that we could talk about, and of course, the first was the Kash Patel lawsuit not going anywhere, and then Laura Loomer's lawsuit was dismissed.
Oh,
because Laura Loomer had she had, I can't remember who she sued, but it was for defamation.
Nightmare card. Wait, is she not a nightmare? She's a nightmare.
She was ugly to begin with, but boy, did she screw up her face. That's the lawsuit she should file.
Yes.
The Mar-a-Lago face. Yep. And Caroline Levitt, she did that thing to her face too. And she's like going to be having a baby like in the next week or two. And it's like, why would you do that to your face when you're pregnant?
Right. Yeah.
That requires rational thought.
Yeah. Which did you see who is going to take over the role of the White House press secretary while she's on maternity leave?
No.
Trump has made the announcement.
Oh.
Marina, did you know who it's going to be?
Is it JD?
Do I have hot goss? I have some hot goss.
Is it Marco? He does everything else.
The people that are going to be taking her place is going to be Trump and JD Vance.
Oh.
I'm like, you just wheeled Trump right on out there.
Exactly.
How is that going to go? Oh, the Five of Cups, the Six of Pentacles. They're just going to tell people what, they think they want them to hear. And the Seven of Cups, bullshit and lies.
Bullshit. Yes.
BS and lies. Sorry about that, Marina.
No. That's okay.
It's okay.
This is an adult show. You're allowed to.
Yeah.
I was like, I can get pretty raw and spicy. So
so can I. So yeah. And it is a shit show. Yeah.
Yes.
But there is something.
And my bottom card was This is my Caroline Levitt card because it's the high priestess, and look at that cross around her neck.
Yes.
Perfect. That's perfect. It's going to end up searing into her skin is what it's going to end up doing. But
she will be on maternity leave for 3 days.
She did that with the first one. I think
she did.
She was like out for maybe a month, maybe, and then her husband got the baby, and her husband's old enough to be the grandpa. So,
yeah.
No grooming going on there for entertainment purposes only. We're being very entertaining.
Absolutely. And speaking of entertainment purposes only, you guys that are here. And there's 127 of you. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to all our channels. I've got Sherri and Aley's links in the description of the video. So make sure that you go over and like, share, and subscribe to their channels. Mm-hmm. And okay, here, question. Yeah, book. I think book is reading my mind.
They don't have anything to do.
He's going to be doing it from his golf cart refreshment stand and with his Diet Coke. Yeah.
And his McDonald's, French fries.
Yeah. So aside from
I like the
you know,
fries.
causing wars around the world and doing all these different things and whatnot.
Oh, building a ballroom.
Building the ballroom.
He's got to build that ballroom, and he's going to have to take time out of that. And the arch and that beautiful, you know, granite that he went on and on and on and on about. And I'm like, good God, it's granite. Move on, dude.
Yes. Yeah.
It's a rock. And, you know.
And JD is supposed to be negotiating peace deals all over the world. When are you going to find time to have these press conferences and answer reporters' questions? Or is every answer
they
going
usually
to be
just said, that's rude of you. You're not a very nice person, you know. I don't have to tell you. Yeah. That's
what? Who are you with? Washington Post? Oh, it's disgraceful. Just disgraceful. Yeah.
I like
You're nasty. You're nasty.
Caitlin Collins from CNN. I love whenever I see her ask questions because she doesn't even flinch.
Yeah.
True.
And likes to go back to it and ask again and again and again. Like, okay, well, you didn't answer the question, so I'm going to toss it again. And this, mind you, really, what's the difference between them doing a press conference and Carolyn doing a press conference? It's all BS.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's all BS, right? Yeah. Well, the answer to everything is, well, if you take a look at the Biden administration and Barack Hussein Obama.
Right. Like, look what happened on 9/11 when Obama was president.
Yes.
You know, I think that maybe Trump could then talk about how he talked to the previous presidents who agreed with him.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's right.
One of them was 45.
One did.
Yeah.
one agreed with him.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey, you guys, did you hear about Steve Witkoff's son? You know who Steve Witkoff? He goes over there with Jared, you know.
Yeah.
He got picked up, I believe, for drugs or driving with cocaine or something like that. I can't remember the drug. But yeah, he's an upstanding young man.
Oh, you know
that's actually
what?
Pretty minor for considering, you know, it was like, really? Considering all the crimes that it was like, that's it?
That's it. Yeah.
Oh, I just thought of something really awful, and I will not say that.
Okay, because, you know, right on camera, Marco and Don Jr. do that thing. They do that thing all the time.
Yes.
They're putting cocaine in, you know.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I swear, Don Jr. a lot of times reminds me of Bill the cat. You know, it's like, and I feel really bad because I really like Bill the cat.
Yeah,
I think they're getting married this summer, aren't they? And they want to get married in the White House. Don and his new socialite.
Yes.
What is she thinking? Yeah. Like, she's a socialite. She should have, you know, standing in society, and now she will not.
No, she might be just like Melania. You know, she's a grifter too, probably.
I guess.
And where are they going to get married in the White House? The ballroom isn't going to be finished. What are they going to do? They're going to put up tents?
No, they're probably going to get married in the middle of the UFC fight that's going to be on the front lawn.
Oh my God,
you're right.
I had that reading come out today, and so many things wrong with this. Have they even started building the infrastructure?
I don't know.
And do you want to sit in the stands that they have built that's supposed to hold like 5,000 people? What could possibly go wrong? And Trump doesn't pay his bills, and it's going to go to the lowest bidder, and it's not going to happen. I mean, it's not going to happen at the White House.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I just can't imagine that happen. I was just like, I think of that reading, I was just like, and that stupid UFC fight, and it was just,
I know.
Yeah.
Yep.
But but that would be on brand for them to get married at that thing.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it would be. It would be. There's a grinder conference in DC this week.
Yes, TMZ will go. Major
spilling the tea. Do you know who Scott Jennings is? Do you know who he is?
I
Yes.
don't think it's tea that's being. And it'll crash.
Yeah.
Grinder will
Absolutely.
crash.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But Scott Jennings, he just got let go for some reason. I can't remember. Was he on CNN? I'm not sure.
Scott
He does
Jennings.
he does the conservative part of any newscast. But
Okay.
Scott Jennings has just been outed as being gay, and of course is denying it. But a lot of them are, and it crashes the grinder every
Yes.
single time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
If
The
you're going to be gay, be gay. What's the problem? I don't have a problem with that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's the hypocrisy. It's like,
it is.
come out, live your authentic self, be happy
Mhm.
so we can stop doing this stupid shit that you guys are doing
That's
because you're closeted. I mean, just, live an authentic life.
Right.
Yes.
Gee whiz. From your lips to God's ear.
Absolutely.
I'd rather live in a world of happy, authentic people than suppressed, miserable people.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, totally. And yeah. TMZ will report who is there. I think that would just be fabulous to do that. So the Strait of Hormuz is open, closed, open, closed. There was a video, and I wish I could find it because it absolutely hilarious. And I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that it came out of an old show on SCTV, Second City TV.
Yeah.
And there's an Asian lady that was one of the characters, and she would often be the witness at the scene of a crime. And so the police would come in and interview her, and she would say, okay, I tell you everything. Okay. He look alike a man. Can you give us more information? Okay, I tell you everything. Well, this particular skit was, I guess they had hired a new person, and so she was at the door, and they've got an open sign and a closed sign, and so she was training the new guy on, see, you turn here is open, okay, yeah, then you turn here, all closed. You turn here, open. Anyway, she does this a few times.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and then says him, okay, now you try, you do it. No, I think I got it. No, you try. You have to open. And so he goes, yeah, okay, open, close. No, not closed, close. And this was playing,
My God.
with the idea that this is Trump with the Strait of Hormuz.
Yeah.
Open, close.
Yes. Yeah.
Anyway, it was.
Well, there's also been a picture of Melania with moose ears that says Hormuz. Yeah.
Love it.
And my funny about that, which was not near as funny as what that was, is that the Strait of Hormuz is strangely open and closed real close to the stock market times of being open.
No
and closed.
kidding. Did you notice that? Yeah.
It was a little
get it.
obvious. It's like they're not even trying to hide the criminaling that they're doing in the insider trading.
No.
Well, did you hear that the person that was at the Maduro when they went in, he was a soldier, and he bet on the fact that they would get him out. He bet like $33,000, and he got 400,000 or million. I don't even know. I get a lot of money. And so the reporter said, what are you going to do about that? And Trump says, well, there's not much I can do. The world's a casino.
For him to bankrupt.
Bankrupt. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And Hope Suzanne said, who was it that called it the Strait of Vermouth?
Oh, that was Scott Bessent. Scott Bessent called it the Strait of
He
Vermouth.
did?
He really, yeah, he did. It was a Freudian slip. Yeah, he
You
did.
think? Yeah. He's something
Oh,
else.
that's
Yeah.
funny. Mivs 55.
Yes.
I have a cat Schrodinger. He's actually I'm not going to move. I've got a bunch of stuff in the way, but he's the Scott. The channel mascot is my cat Schrodinger. But yeah, it's open and closed at the same time.
Same time. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Exactly.
400,000. Oh, and there's a second one arrested. Okay.
Yes.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh, so they were arrested for that.
Yeah, they were.
Yes.
You know,
And
it
he's
just
gonna
goes to
check
show
into
that
it.
unless it's $1 billion, crime does not pay at our level.
Yeah. He's going to look into it. So,
Yeah.
Yes.
But, yeah.
He's going to wonder
Then
why
there's,
he didn't do it.
Well, between Besant, who kept, and the other guy, Lutwig, kept getting asked, you know,
Yes.
why didn't you remember you were at the Epstein Island? Oh, I don't want to talk about that today. But it was Robert Kennedy and the Senator Cassidy from Louisiana was asking him some questions. And Kennedy's mic was open. And the whole time that Cassidy was talking, you could hear this. And it was Kennedy. He was breathing really hard. It's very weird. Very weird.
Come on. Very.
Oh,
Very.
speaking of mics, did you see about whenever the White House, the Oval Office mic, you know, was shut off? And
No.
Marina, did you hear what they caught on a hot mic with Trump?
No.
And this is going to be a pretty close quote. I need to find a toilet because I could use a shit.
You could use one?
That's what Trump said. He needed to take a shit and needed to find a toilet.
Oh my God.
That was caught on a hot mic.
Well,
Magga, be
usually
so
we get
proud.
his
Be so proud. That is your guy right there.
That's our guy.
That's your guy.
I could use a shit. That's a real good way of saying it too. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Totally. Oh.
Which, you know, I'm like, okay, if you need a toilet, that means your depends are flowing over.
Uh-huh.
He needed a diaper change and a juice box.
Yes. It's a good time for this. Oh God, oh my. You know, if
Keg's dead.
yes. Yes.
Good.
This, I think we have to admit that really on several levels, this is funny. This is really funny. If someone had written a script,
oh yeah,
20 years ago and took it around and said, listen, I got an idea for a show. Get this. Okay. Donald Trump is the president. And this is what happened. It never would have got past the receptionist's desk because it would have been, no one's going to believe that shit. You know what are you doing?
Right. Yeah.
It's
like every day something happens. You know, I did see this message that he put on Truth Social that actually wasn't. But at the time I saw it, I thought he could have written it because it was that good. But it was saying things like, who gives a crap about a few little girls that got raped, and went on and on about like that. And I thought, this is going to do it. And then Keith came in and said, no, that isn't real. But how do you know? How do you know what's real and what isn't real? Because they're all crazy.
Yes. It's definitely within his wheelhouse.
Yeah.
The idea of, Kash Patel, who the FBI director, when they have to think about bringing in the whatever battering rams or what
battering ram,
into a door because he's passed out dead drunk. Really?
They said that somebody was saying they don't have a key to his place. And when if you were the head of the FBI, don't you think you might want to give somebody a key in case something happened?
Something happened to you. Yeah. Well, mind you, if they have a key, then it just means that there's other people who can make sure that something happens to you.
Well, that's true. That's true, Marina.
Yeah. There's to me, it's it's just funny because they are so predictable.
Yeah.
They are so predictable in terms of what they're going to do. And now they're all sort of looking at each other like, who's going to be next? Who's going to go next? Like when Kash Patel couldn't get into his computer. So rather than think, oh, I need to call the IT department, I can't get into my computer. I've been fired. Oh my God, I've been fired. And he started calling people and whatnot. What do you know about this? Tell me, have I been fired? Have I been fired?
I had no idea, but that sounds about right.
Yes.
Because he is coming up. Trump is one thing about Trump, does not like drinking at all.
No.
And so his days are numbered, I think.
Yes.
If he doesn't change things. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think that, if he makes it to the end of May, I'll be shocked. I'll be shocked because it's going to be him. And then, things aren't going very well with the war, and he's got to throw somebody under the bus. It's either going to be JD or it's going to be Hexbreath.
Yes, because Tulsi Gabbard has been told she needs to leave before the midterms.
Yes.
So he's getting rid of the girls first.
Yes.
He may even say Carolyn Levitt doesn't have to come back because he and JD are doing a great job.
But she's got those beautiful lips.
That's true. That's true.
Did you see, speaking of which, did you see her new face?
Not yet.
It was like, oh, she has a new face.
Oh, is it the one with bronzer all over the place?
Well, no, she's got it looks like she's 28, but it looks like she's done Botox. Nothing against Botox, but she did something to her eyes, and then she's had the filler in her lips that hasn't quite taken. So she's got lipstick going all the way. She looks like some kids just taking lipstick like this, and it's
like Laura Loomer's lips. Hers are like,
but she's filling them in like that, but she doesn't have the filler yet. She's just got the lipstick part. She needs a little bit more filler, and it's just and she's got these little squinty eyes now. I mean, it was not a good look for her at all.
It's embarrassing to admit I'm from New Hampshire originally, and she is too. Yes.
Yeah.
And I have noticed over the last month or so that she has gotten a little puffy, which it happens when you're pregnant, right?
Yeah, this was beyond this was beyond just pregnancy type stuff. Yeah.
She should have let the old man get it.
Eyes.
Her old man should have gotten it instead because of course he looks like a grandpa. So
Yes. Oh well. Mary Starshine says, according to Joni Petrie, Vedic astrologer, May 1st indicates loss of a leader. Maybe planets will come through for us.
We're all raising our glasses of champagne, the 3 of Cups.
Celebration.
Wow, Catherine, I'm from Derry originally. Yeah. Though, today it was announced Netanyahu has prostate cancer.
Oh.
And that all that time that he was missing and we thought he had checked out, he was getting treatment. And so I'm not convinced that those readings were not accurate. I think we were just early.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I agree with you.
Yes.
No, I totally agree.
We were just early. And I mean,
everybody's
right. We're all headed to that, the end, eventually. But I think with the way those read, and everybody was getting the same thing. It wasn't just, everybody was, that we were all just early. We weren't wrong. Yes. We were just early.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, I agree. Yeah. I know Joni is a MAGA though. She is.
Yes.
She loves him. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And I saw Mega being interviewed this was at a Trump rally, and the guy doing the interview approached this woman and said, well, what are your thoughts on that the president threatened the Pope? Well, he didn't really threaten him, but you know what? That the Pope shouldn't be in politics. Okay, that's not his job. he should not have any political opinion. And the guy said, oh, okay. Do you believe that there should be, prayer in school? Absolutely. Okay, well, shouldn't there be a, separation of church and state?
Yeah.
Well, no. We need prayer in the school. Okay, well, then the Pope can say, no, I think you're wrong.
Yeah, I know.
You could see the moment where the light bulb turned on. It was like, oh, shit.
Most of the time, the light bulb doesn't turn on, though.
Yes.
Did
you see
my father used to do this when he thought something was really stupid? Ding-a-ling,
Did you see it was J.D. Vance who said that the Pope should not be opining on theology?
Yes.
Well, and then they put Donald on to read Bible passages the other day.
Yes.
Well, at least he wasn't, quoting Bible scripture out of a Pulp Fiction movie by Samuel L. Jackson.
That's very true. Amen to that. And you could see when they panned into the audience, you could see some of the servicemen going like,
what? That's not the. Wait a minute. I'm looking up Ezekiel.
Right.
You said about him?
I'm surprised Trump didn't burst into flames if he was reading scripture. In my Robinwood deck, this is the Hierophant card. Does that not look like Trump?
Oh my gosh. Yes, it does.
And so, there he is pretending to be, he's going to cosplay as the Pope.
Yes. Well,
whatever reading I was doing, I got that and I just burst out laughing. I was like, oh my God, he's cosplaying as the Pope.
Yep.
He could be Pope.
That. Yeah, that's great.
Oh
he could not be Pope, but the Pope could be president.
Silky Steel, I love that. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Holly would be my name.
Holly would be my name. Totally. Totally. So yeah, a neighbor said the Pope was in the priesthood before JD drew his first breath. Yeah.
There was a meme I saw where he was going to go talk to somebody over in Pakistan, when he was doing that. And they said, come on in, the couch is ready. I love that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yet there was another cute little meme going around, and I tried to save it, but I couldn't save it on my computer. But it was a map showing the Strait of Hormuz, right? Mm-hmm. And the water was kind of moving, and there was a baby sitting in what would be Iran. And he put his hand in the water by the strait, and you could hear the mom saying, no. And it's like he takes his hand away and he starts to cry. And then again, he tries to put the hand and she says, no. Yeah. And it was Donald Trump and the Strait of Hormuz.
Just like that big balloon, right? That they have up in. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. And it's tremendous. And I'll tell you, it's not just
they've done that.
It's not just us that are laughing. The
whole
world is laughing.
Oh no. Yeah. It's a huge joke. It is.
It is. Yeah. I get some great memes from my cousin in Croatia.
I bet you do.
That I would share with you, except that they're in Croatian. So it's, it doesn't have the same meaning. But yeah, absolutely. There was one.
It's upsetting for us. But yeah. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. There was one where this little boy asks Pete, who is his father, Daddy, what time is it? Now I'm translating. And Hegseth says, oh, I don't have my watch or my phone on me. Oh, let me check the fridge. So he goes into the fridge. He opens it up. Mm-hmm. He opens up a beer and he starts drinking. And you hear his wife saying, what the hell? It's 11 o'clock in the morning and you're drinking. And he says to the boy, it's 11 o'clock.
That's a good one. I saw a picture of him with his kids at the Easter egg roll or whatever, but I don't think it was this year. I think it was the year before. And he was talking, and the two kids are like maybe 10 and 12, and they're standing beside him. And they're going like this. And they're making faces, and they're going, everything. It was perfect. It was so perfect.
They understood the assignment.
They did.
Yes.
They did. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So, well, maybe if we can pull a couple cards and just let's find out is how is Trump going to react to the press dinner. That's the correspondence dinner. That's what it is. How is he going to react to the correspondence dinner tomorrow?
Wow, this is great. I have lacking readiness.
Disaster wreckage.
King of Cups. He is all so emotional. He's just going to be floating around in a sea of emotion. So outburst, grieving. I keep saying it's like the they need to have a Festivus pole.
Yes.
For him to lean on while he's airing his grievances there against the free press.
Yes, absolutely.
Can you imagine? That person is a horrible person. They think they're a journalist. They're not a journalist. They don't know what they're doing. Everything is always so. Whatever happens, or that comic wasn't funny. That person's not
no.
The fake news media.
Yeah.
Totally. You can't. Yeah. You can't believe that. Yeah. It's
no comedians are going to be in there. Oh, okay.
It's Oz Perlman, the mentalist, and is he an illusionist too? He's a mentalist, mind reader, illusionist person is doing the thing, the entertainment.
How is Nicki Minaj? She's going to be there.
So I really like this Nicoletta Ciccoli deck. It's just a really whimsical thing. And so here is, he's going to have to, here he is. Afterwards, he's going to crash out and someone's going to have to sing Soft Kitty to him and comfort him.
There you go.
He's going to have to be comforted.
I wouldn't want to be sitting at his table or behind his table. Let's say.
God. No, not even in the vicinity.
No.
You know what? This is a good question from Rose Blue. Where is Barry the blood clot located right now?
Oh man.
Inquiring minds want to know.
I am going to use I have the Wiser Tarot. This deck is phenomenal for health readings, just the way it's uniquely colored.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. So I don't have it. I'll have to see what comes up here. But so where is Barry the blood clot right now? What do we need to know about? Go, because I do have little blood clot.
I have providing intervention. I think that's pretty good.
It's waiting to go home. It needs to find its home, and there it is. It's going to break loose. And work its way through. Yeah. Finding the nurture. So what would be the nurturing? Would it be the heart? It's going to be in the heart.
He has no
nurturing
heart,
center,
so.
and there he is, the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. We all drink our champagne. I think it's going to be. I always thought it'd be a blood clot in his brain, but it looks like it. According to this, it could be his heart
or his bowels,
or the.
Okay. I don't care where it goes.
Yeah, exactly.
I really don't care. It's like you can go wherever you want to go.
Yeah. And I get consequences, damage done.
Yeah,
we know that too. There's a lot of damage in there, especially
is
had a stroke
working
at least once. So
yes,
yeah.
Barry
is it. Barry Hussein Obama. That's kind of perfect.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my gosh. Well, you know what, you guys, this has been so much fun tonight that I really enjoyed the back and forth. And for for as much as we're feeling all the feels and all that kind of stuff, just keep the energy high, be positive. This too shall pass. Think of it as an episode of Seinfeld. Where, yeah.
No soup for you.
No soup. Yeah.
Really
right.
long episode. But you guys, the energy has shifted. I mean, this feels so much lighter and funner and happier. I mean, not that they weren't before, but the energy has shifted. So you guys in the comments, you guys know the energy, you guys should feel that too, right? That it's it's shifted and that we're all in like pre-party mode.
Yes.
That's true. That's true.
Because one of these days we're gonna wake up and the news is just, I've said it's just gonna be there and we're gonna be like, oh my God, it happened.
It happened. It happened. Yes.
And I will be live streaming with my champagne and sparklers.
Yes.
I'm not even joking about that.
I keep hearing every morning, it's the final countdown.
Yes.
Yeah.
So many of you are going to meet your neighbors for the very first time because you're all going to meet in the middle of the street.
I'm a blue dot in a red state, and the county that I live in went 80% for Trump. So I don't think my neighbors are going to be real happy, but I have a goal for this glorious event, and it is to be completely insufferable.
Yes.
And much more so than I already am to my neighbors. And I make no apologies about that whatsoever.
No. You've had to endure all their insufferability for all this time. So
they've been rather benign, but yeah.
The payback is a mofo, is what
I've had to suffer through the gas prices and the grocery prices and the insurance increase prices and so they can deal with my day drinking and fireworks.
Exactly.
That's
I'm probably, and there could be some like really loud cheering and shouting outside. There could be that too.
Yeah.
There'll probably be like, if it were only the day drinking and fireworks, but the music, I mean, we've got Spotify ready. I'm serious. We are ready. We're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah. I'm ready too. I'm ready.
Yep.
I have my alien outfit that I wear to the No King's Day. And I'm ready to put that sucker on and go running up and down the street. So,
absolutely.
Marina, do you have your plans?
Well, I kind of do, but I'm in Canada, so it's not going to be the same celebration that you're going to have. But I plan on being out in the street, and I know that there will be several neighbors who are going to join me who maybe 4 or 5 years ago wouldn't have. But now it's like,
I have a ridiculously large champagne bottle chilled. Oh my God. That's funny.
You can call up Polyver and tell him.
Yes.
You guys, are you reading the comments over here? Are you seeing what everybody is going to be?
Joy to the world.
Yes.
Oh my God, you guys are
I'm glad you guys got plans. Good for you.
Absolutely.
Pete Buttigieg and Obama. That's the hope substitute. Oh yeah.
And Book, thank you very much. I'll have to find that person, and if you can let me know what time, whatever that the comment was, so that I can block them, I certainly will. So absolutely.
Oh, did we have problems?
Sometimes.
Apparently there was someone who made a comment, and Buck stepped in and tossed them out, but suggesting that maybe I blocked them. So
we're not a safe space. So
no.
We don't need no stinking leashes.
No.
No.
Don't crawl back under your rock, wherever it was you came from. This is where the smart people gather.
Yes, absolutely. Oh my gosh. Well, we'll be back on just a minute.
Is it May 7th or 8th?
Yes, yeah.
May
On
7th.
the 8th.
On the 8th. Okay.
Yes. And we're going to try coming on an hour earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And that is coming on at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So because some of you folks that, you know, I know you'd love to join us, but you're on the East Coast. It's like, you know, do you want to wait up till midnight?
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll do that. And just before I let you go, I just want to remind you guys, we all do readings. Reach out to all of us, and get yourself in line for a reading. You can do it on Aley's webpage, which is heartandsoulconnected.online. Or you go to Marina's heartcenteredtarot.com. And Sherri's is
thewillowinstitute.com.
thewillowinstitute.com. So yes, absolutely. Take a look, and don't forget, I'm still offering 10% off for the balance of April. Because today is my 5-year anniversary on YouTube.
I know. Congratulations, Marina. I forgot we should have said that. Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's
good for you, girl. Good for you.
Yeah.
Walk in the house. Yeah.
Yes. So go ahead, go on the website, take advantage. 10% off is 10% off. It doesn't mean that you have to, and it's for whether it's a reading, a class, of course, you just have to book it and pay for it in April, but you can take it in May, you can take it in June. So yeah, absolutely. So there is that. But in the meantime, thank you so much, ladies. Thank you everyone for being here. Taco slipped the dinner tonight. Anyway, all right, you guys take it easy and just stick with me here, and we will see you later. Bye for now.